Hello everybody, this is J. Scott Heathman from Heathaplex Vision, and today we're going to be talking about another device that allows you to stream music or provide you an additional access point, and that is the Apple Airport Express. This thing is part access point and part wireless router, and as you can see here, it's not very big. Here's a chapstick thing. It's not very big. It's about as wide as a piece of chapstick. And it's got a plug right here, plugs right into the wall, so it's integrated there. And it has some additional plugs at the bottom. It's got an Ethernet plug, a USB, a 3.5mm input jack, and then it's got a small little reset button. You can use a pen to reset the device. And then it's got an indicator light on the outside. Shows you amber when it's updating or working through something, or maybe there's an issue. And then it also lights up green when it's operating. So what can I do with this device? Well, if you're looking to create a wireless environment within your home or a room or an area, and you just have access to, or you just got access to a cable or DSL modem, what you could do is plug the Ethernet cable from the modem into this device, and then with the software that's included with this called the Airport Setup Utility, it'll take you 5 minutes to set this device up. No kidding, 5 minutes. It walks you through and asks you all kinds of questions. Asks you what you want to name it, if you want security, if you want to broadcast it. And then in a few minutes, the thing you save your settings. This will start blinking amber, and eventually it'll blink green, and you've just created your first wireless environment. The way that I currently use it is I have a wireless router already in my home. So I use this as an additional access point. And what I use it in particular for is a couple different things. I wanted a way to stream music, which is one of the features of this thing, and has the AirTunes capability built in. And most important, just because it has this little Apple logo on it, it also works with Windows machines. Okay, this works with a PC. The software is made for both a Mac and PC, so you do not have to have an Apple computer for this to work, which is really great because I set this thing up on a Windows machine and it was easier to set up than any other modem I've ever set up in the past. So what am I using this for currently? I have a Bose radio upstairs. It's a little clock radio. It's got beautiful sound. It's got a CD player, but I really want my iTunes music there, and I've got an auxiliary jack in the back of the Bose that I could plug a headphone cable, a 3.5mm cable into it and directly into my iPod, but I want to be able to stream music without having to go to my iPod all the time or just let it run. So on the back here, I plug that same cable that's plugged into my auxiliary connection into the Bose into the bottom of this thing. I plug it into the wall next to my Bose stereo. After about 30 seconds, I get a green light, and then when I go to iTunes on the computer where my library is stored, at the bottom you will see a little drop-down menu. It'll say Computer. When you click on that, whatever you've named this device, and I named it Living Room, you click on it, go to Living Room, and now it'll start streaming the music directly to the living room. You can stream to individual channels or to individual Airport Expresses, or I can also broadcast it through my computer at the same time. So I can have music basically in two places with just one of these devices. One being my computer, and the other one being the set of powered speakers that I have this connected to. Another great thing would be plugging it right into plugging a printer or an external hard drive right into the bottom of this thing, and you've basically created a wireless printer or hard drive. So if you're stuck with a printer that's plugged into your computer constantly and you want to move the printer to another room or get it out of the way, this allows you to create a wireless printing environment or a wireless printer without having a wireless printer. The last thing that I've used this for is on one of my Blu-ray drives. It has internet capability, but I don't have a wired connection right there next to it. So I take this device, I plug in an Ethernet cable to the device, plug it to the back of the Blu-ray player, plug it in the wall, and after a few seconds I get a green light. And guess what? I've just created a hardwired internet connection to that Blu-ray device. So now I can get all the online content, Netflix, things like that. The last thing I've used it for, and the one thing that people don't realize you can do with this is great for traveling around. So what do you do? Well, if you're in a hotel room or you're in a conference hall or you need to set this up for a business meeting, you need a wireless environment for the business meeting area. Maybe you've got a remote that works with it. You can plug whatever it is. Let's say you've got a hardwired connection in your hotel room. You can plug the Ethernet cable right into the back of here, plug this in the wall, and guess what? You've just created a wireless connection, wireless environment right within your hotel room. You don't have to sit there by the phone, which is usually right there by the kitchen area or right there by the refrigerator. And you've got some freedom of movement to move around a room or a hotel room or a conference hall and things like that. Great little device. It sells for $94 today on Amazon, normally priced out at $99. That price has not really moved much over the past couple years. This is not a new device. It's been out for a couple years, but it does, like I said, does have the latest and greatest Wi-Fi wireless and standard. I've got a couple of these in the house, one connected to a Blu-ray player, can't talk now, and I've got another one connected to a set of speakers. So it's pretty cool to be able to walk around your home and you have music streaming from a couple different places. With my iPod Touch, or if you had an iPhone, there's actually a remote application that you can download, and you can actually change music playlists, things like that, to connect with this device. You can change right from the remote versus having to go to your main computer. So you can integrate this into a lot of different things throughout your home. If you're using it as your own standalone router, this is the only router that you have in the home, you can share this connection with up to 10 computers. Share videos, files, pictures, whatever you want. It's just like you're on a network. It's just all wrapped up in this small here package. So if you're interested in getting one of these, check them out on Amazon. You can certainly get them from the Apple website, apple.com. Like I said, I saw them there for $99. You may be able to get a discount if you're a government employee, or educational discount, student discount. And it gets you about 10% off, so it still gets you close to about $94. It is a must-have if you've got a pair of powered speakers and you're looking for a way to stream music, your iTunes especially. This is a great little device, inexpensive, and so easy to set up. I was amazed. It was up and running in about 5 minutes. So once you set it up, if you unplug your devices and you move it to another room and you had a printer plugged into it before and now you're going to plug in an Ethernet connection, plug it in, put it into the wall, into the outlet, wait a few seconds and the light turns green, you're up and running again. There's no further setup once you've set it up one time. So definitely pick one up. This has been a lifesaver for me on the road. So if you got any further questions about any of your technology needs, you need some advice, you're buying a TV, you're trying to set up a home theater, let me know. Visit my website at www.heathaplexvision.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. Let me know what your questions are and let me know what your comments are. I'm here to help you in any way I can. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye.